She said that she has a choice if she wants to have a relationship with her family, her parents especially, and that's true. We just wanted to make sure she's fine, healthy, and okay, and
that's all we asked for.
And the video that we saw today, it still doesn't answer our questions because the video definitely appears to be AI generated.
We've been through so much as a family, We have no other choice tonight to file a report, a missing person report, twice. If you think back and look at all the times that has happened in the past where they said that she had a baby, that was false. They also said some other things about her that was false, like the book, false. The Patreon account, false.
It's crazy how you can go back and listen to the things these people have put out there and then remember all of the stories that they fed off of, letting these people push individuals away from Robert Kelly because they heard this and they heard that. But it never dawned on them how all of this would backfire when they get in their feelings and start to expose certain things. Like how he mentioned this baby ordeal, the book, and even the Patreon account, in which many people have forgot there are certain individuals who implicated these parents in being behind that fake Patreon account, which was obviously trying to continue to slander Robert Kelly's name. And the only reason why they gravitated toward it then was because they wanted to keep pushing this narrative about Robert being such a monster. What's crazy is that even as so many people documented how inconsistent these people are with their narratives, how they're willing to come out here and just put these stories out, and how people will turn a blind eye to even the fight that occurred between Azriel and Joy that was fueled by specific individuals who are now still on these platforms trying to backtrack from all of their involvement in getting these so-called bad act witnesses to cooperate. People trying to push their narratives in one direction, and then when they get exposed, look hella crazy.
Please do not believe the lies that my mother and father are coming out here saying about me and Robert. I am not held against my will. I am not a sex slave. I am not brainwashed or any of those crazy lies that were told on me. And I just want Robert to get the righteous justice that he deserves, because he deserves to be free. Enough is enough. I'm tired, and he's tired as well.
Welcome to Prima Donna News, where we give unbiased commentary about trending topics, as well as expose the propaganda surrounding Robert Kelly. Make sure to hit the like button, share the content, and ensure all notifications are on all in order to get all notifications from our channel.
These are people who seek to kill Mr. Kelly rather than allow the corrupt criminal conduct of those who manufactured his convictions be exposed.
So R. Kelly, all right. So R. Kelly's a longtime, one of his girlfriends, the one that has stuck around, Joycelyn Savage. She was with him while of age, okay? She wasn't ever with him because she was in college when she met him. And she met him via her parents. They told her she could sing. She could not sing at all, couldn't hold a tone. Flew her, took her to one of his concerts. He picked her out, gave her and the mammy the phone number. Her and the mammy took a few trips because she was supposed to be the next Aaliyah. I heard on the first trip, allegedly, he had bust down the mammy. Apparently, she gave great head because she had no teeth in her mouth. You know, Joycelyn mama sets her teeth on the counter. And so it just gives a gummy experience. Okay. Speaking of gummies, we got a lot of gummies on shoptkdeals.com site. And I'm just throwing shots at the Savages. I really am, because there was a lot of lies being told by them, and I'm sure they're going to make a whole press conference about it. Threaten to sue, threaten to try to lock me up. What did they put out last time? A public warrant on me. What do they call it when you try to go have somebody arrested for doing something to you, but you can't get the police involved? A citizen's arrest. Yeah, they actually tried to do that in Gwinnett County. There was a bunch of shit they were trying to do because my narrative had changed. And I had told all of them this. I said, listen, I'm going to put your stories out. But if I find discrepancies in the stories, I'm going to correct that. And because they thought that they had some type of battery in my back when it came to this, and that my loyalty, okay, is to y'all. Oh, they got tight, man. I'll never forget 2020, 2021. They was trying to get me locked up. Them. It was a lot. It was so much going on, okay? They was out here filing lawsuits against me, just all types of shit, right? And I'm like, I'm still standing. I'm still standing. You tried to knock me down, but look, I'm still standing. Isn't that Antoine Fisher? I forgot the name of that movie, but I'm just saying. I'm still standing. Where you at? You still looking for your daughter? Now, here's the thing. Daughter popped out. I've been told y'all, Joycelyn was going to see him every weekend. She's been the only one to stick beside him. She doesn't really care who R. Kelly does, what he does. She loves this man. This is her man, and she's sticking beside him. She is working, putting money on his books along with other women that he's seeing, old women. Hell, we were at a show in... was it Riley, if I'm not mistaken? And there was an older lady there, and she had claimed during our show that, she was going to see R. Kelly regularly and that she's not a fan of the artist. She's a fan of Robert, okay? And I told her, we did a little interview during the live show. This is what you get when you buy tickets to my show. You just never know what you're going to get. And, she was carrying her old ass on down there to go sit with him and put money on his books and shit like that. And I was just like, she was just like, I don't feel that around him. I'm like, because you're old. He don't like old women. He like young women. So, but shout out to that wino. I still love her though. I swear to God. But I was just like, you must ain't got nothing to do.
Now, I'm pretty sure those that have been following me already know what I'm about to say, considering it don't take a genius to recognize why I zeroed in on the stories that Tasha K was running on her platform. They gave her so much momentum and all the followers she got defaming R. Kelly's character, putting out these stories that were nothing more than he say, she say allegations. So the fact that she could put these stories out, can brag about her involvement with Homeland Security, then want to backpedal and say that she's not giving up her sources and this, and that. Clearly, at some point, as I've said, no matter how much you want to believe these people who came out with these wild allegations, I had the right to give reasonable doubt, considering I told you that I could recognize the sources from these stories, and I told you the levels of corruption and interference that people were willing to put on display on these sites and then act like they're oblivious to the misconduct that I'm putting in front of your face. With that said, of course the attorneys have their battle, but that's not to negate the fact that as citizens, we also can make complaints about the misconduct and corruption that we've seen. So just keep that in mind.